Previously on Plotty Time.
Made out of trash.
That's a damn good question, Syintist.
I don't know.
Damn good question. And they're like held up with fucking pieces of plywood?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, I thought it was annoying, and I probably would have put it down too, but...
So they fill up their shitty thing, fighting off locusts, and then they blow up the gas station as they leave.
Yeah.
That's the smart thing to do.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Body slam me to the ground like I was Captain Lou Albano. Hit you in the balls till he's singing soprano.
And on the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
Let's take a relaxed attitude towards work and watch the baseball match.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, the SAT is culturally biased. That's why I got high and rode a snowmobile through a mall instead of taking it. Welcome to Plotty Time.
Good job.
This week, guys, we, remember when I said we should retire the crevice?
Oh, yeah.
We purposely messed up so you wouldn't.
I messed up on purpose.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did we? I think this is the first time we put... No, it's probably just me. And Dr. Syintist, you make a little cameo.
Uh-oh.
But it's mostly me. 3 out of the 4 of me. So the first one that we screwed up, Plague Doctors, I said it was in the 1800s. Dr. Syintist correctly said that is wrong. But we didn't know when exactly it happened, so I looked it up, and they were used in France and Italy in the 17th century. So I was off by about 200 years.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The other thing, Kristen Wiig, we referenced as being in the holiday horror film Krampus. It was Toni Collette.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew it was somebody I didn't care about.
Oh.
Yeah, good burn on Kristen Wiig. Knock her down a peg. Also, I incorrectly said that Konami made Resident Evil. It's actually Capcom.
Well, I think a Resident Evil fan would know that.
And Computer Artworks, the company that made the game we talked about last week, which I can't remember what it was. What did we play? What did we talk about last week? This is
You picked it.
I don't fucking know.
Shit, I did.
The Thing.
Really? That was last week?
Yeah.
Man, it seems like so long ago.
Well, they made another game. They only made one other game called Evolver. Or no, sorry. Evolva, not Evolver.
Evolva, like V-U-L-V-A?
No, it's like Evolve, but like, with an A at the end instead of an ER.
Oh, and
Evolva.
I made a mistake last week when I said there's 100 levels per prestige. I was wrong. I hit level 50 prestige 1, and it automatically took me to prestige 2. So there's only 50 levels per prestige level.
What a loser.
I know.
Was that a way to just brag about your prestige level?
Yeah. It's a humble brag.
Jesus, bro.
I just know what I said
wow.
last week, and I was wrong because I didn't know.
Wow. Okay, we get it. You're prestige too, tough
Yeah.
guy. You showed us. But that's the end of the crevice. Let's go ahead and close the crevice.
For this week.
The crevice is closed.
You can't close a crevice.
I thought maybe you could suck it closed, right? Like,
You could.
oh, burn. Oh, taking down me, Kristen Wiig. What else you got, buddy? What else is in the chamber? I can't wait to hear.
It's only started, man.
We just got. Oh, gee, this is gonna be a fun one. Let's then transfer over to our favorite segment of every week, which is what did we do? What did we watch? What have we been playing? Starting where we always start with the real star of the show, Dr. Syintist. I just said it. What have you been doing, watching, playing? What's going on with you, buddy?
Well, I watched more of Warehouse 13 Season 4, and I finished, I don't know why it took me so long, but I watched all the episodes of Lower Decks, the Star Trek on Cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
You like it? It's good? It's worth it?
Yeah, it's entertaining. It's comedy. I mean, there's a lot of Star Trekkiness in it.
So there are a lot of references to shit.
Yeah. Will Riker comes in the last episode. Shows up.
Would I enjoy it even if I never saw anything or don't know much about Star Trek?
Probably.
Okay. Probably not as much, though.
Yeah, probably
Still
not
funny
much.
jokes, though.
Some of them, yeah.
So, okay.
The only movie I watched all week was the classic Legion.
Legion.
Is that the one with the dude from fucking the Tom Hanks movie?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's that? Angels and Demons. What's the first one in that Dan Brown series?
I don't know. I never watched it.
Oh,
The Da Vinci Code.
Code. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who's in the Da Vinci Code.
Paul Bettany?
Yeah, the guy
That's
who
it.
plays Vision?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long walk to get to that.
Yeah, I was about to say it before you. Would have been.
Sorry.
Because
I jumped the gun.
I never realized he was in it. And Adrian Palicki.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's the pregnant woman in it. Whose baby he's trying to.
Is that the one that takes place in like a restaurant?
Gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gas
Okay.
station diner thing. It's terrible. I don't know why I watched it. But it was in my recommended.
I remember it not being great. I remember seeing it and being like, man, this looked so awesome.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It was not.
Yeah, I was like, is that Paul Bettany? And when I looked on IMDb to make sure, and it had like 34 out of 100 rating.
Ooh, that's usually good.
Right in the slap pocket. Yeah.
Right, the Slap Pocket. The Slap Pocket's like 21 to 40.
But yeah, it was a really terrible movie. The best part is when that like ice cream truck driver shows up and he just like grows long arms and legs and runs at the thing and gets shot. That's like right at the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
I do remember that being pretty cool, and then the rest of the movie being like, is Dennis Quaid in it? Am I
Yes,
thinking right?
he is.
Wow.
Good pull.
Yeah.
Thanks. I couldn't pull Paul Bettany for the life of me. I took a long road to get there, but
But it also has that old lady that's like, your baby's gonna die and burn in hell. That's kind of cool too. But
Gotta
no,
love
this
that.
sounds kind of awesome.
just watch the first 25 minutes.
That's all it takes.
Games I played, I did finally beat Vampire.
How was it?
It's a good game. I enjoyed it. I mean, I wouldn't plat it or numb it, as the kids say.
Yeah. How many hours do you think you put in it?
10 to 15,
Okay.
maybe 20.
That's not bad.
A lot of it was just dicking around.
Yeah. Well, that's most of the games.
Yeah. I mean, the combat is not great, and once you figure it out, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Like the final boss, was easy compared to everything else because I knew exactly what I was doing. But after I finished that, got about 60% of the trophies. I went to start Iconoclasts.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, I don't know how far I am in it.
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah, I just got out of the underwater thing the first time. I don't know if I go back.
I don't remember.
Where you finally get the wrench that rides the rails.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you can go back through everything.
Yeah.
Because you see that shit in the beginning. You're like, how do I do that?
Is there a double jump somewhere?
I want to say there's something like it.
Because there's a couple chests that no matter what I do, I can't reach. And if I had a double jump, I could make it. But
I think there's something that teleports you.
oh, that'd work too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Word.
Well, you wouldn't play it. It's a Metroidvania.
Oh, I forgot about those games.
You're too busy at walking sims.
Yeah, exactly. I'm spending too much time in walking simulators. Didn't hop over to the Metrovanias.
Not yet.
But that's all I did. What about you, Poppascotch? What did you play, watch, do, eat? Did you eat anywhere nice?
No, I didn't eat anywhere, dude.
Neither did I. I'm fucking starving. Anyway.
I might get some Jersey Mike's.
Ooh,
Sub.
I should get some of that too.
It's good stuff. Anyway, so what did I watch? Ooh, me and the lady. I told you guys all about the Christmas horror movie session marathon we did.
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot to also mention we watched Demons.
Really?
Now this is the one by, I think it's Mario Bava.
The older one?
It's like from the 80s. It's an Italian movie. And like,
Demoni.
Demone.
Yeah. Like that's about the original title, right?
Demon! It's a me, Demon! That's what
The hell was that?
That's Mario.
Yeah.
That was
It's a me,
not
That
Mario.
was obviously Mario.
No, whatever.
AKA Captain Lou Albano.
Wait, is that how Captain Lou Albano talked?
I hope not.
Anyway, so the movie, which I'm looking up right now, it's from 1985. It's about this woman who gets, like, she's on the subway, or I don't know, the tube. Sorry, it's Lamberto Bava, not Mario Bava. It's his son.
They're in Britain?
They are in Italy. They might be in Germany. You know what? That doesn't matter.
I didn't know they
point
called
is,
it the tube there.
I don't. The underground? I don't know
It's
where we're
Le
talking
Tube.
about.
Oh, Letu.
The subterranean method of travel with a train underground.
Subway. Yes.
So they get invited to a secret screening of this super underground film. They go and watch the film, and it's a whole bunch of crazy characters, right? And then a woman puts on a mask in the lobby. It cuts her, and then she gets like taken over by a demon.
So it's like The Mask.
It's kind of like The Mask. It's what I don't understand is it's called Demons, but basically it's a zombie movie. We're talking about zombies here. They bite and infect others. And then like the theater gets taken over, and they get stuck in there, and they can't get out. And then as they finally, our hero or whomever gets out, they go outside and realize the whole outside is completely fucked already. Like they did not reach safety.
Okay.
Pretty decent one. Check it out.
I'll have to look at it.
I won't.
Demons. No, of course not. The other one, which I know, this has got to be an OG slapper. Scanners.
Oh, man.
Scanners, it's a good one.
That is a fucking movie. I haven't seen it in a while, so it was all kind of new to me.
I couldn't tell you last time I saw it.
Oh, 20 years ago?
Well, let me give you a little rundown. It's still fucking great.
Nice.
My girlfriend laughed her ass off when that dude's head exploded.
Oh, that's like classic.
That is a famous horror movie scene.
Yeah, it is.
And I also forgot Michael Ironside was in it.
Everybody could forget that. It wouldn't matter.
Michael who?
I'm trying to remember something else he was in. It's not coming in right now.
Well, she was like, "How do you know that?" I'm like, "He's the bad guy from Total Recall."
Okay.
Fucking, is he Cohagen? Cohagen.
Did you just cough?
I'm trying to do an Arnold as he says Cohagen, but I think Cohagen was the other guy.
Wow. Is that what that was?
Try it again.
That was terrible.
The Plotty Time impression hour. Get in here.
Because Mario was better.
It was. And that was terrible.
Mario! I don't know where that Mario! I don't know. I'll get there.
That was a Luigi
I'll just
one.
keep making
It was.
offensive Italian voice stereotypes, and it'll be great. So,
Good.
The other movie I saw, Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh,
With
wow.
Scarlett
forgot.
Johansson.
Yeah, I forgot how good it was with fucking Doug.
Yep.
God, I wish he was in more stuff.
I just watched that a couple weeks ago. Actually.
Who's that main guy?
Scarlett Johansson.
No.
David Arquette?
Yeah,
The
that's
main
it.
guy?
He's on the poster.
You should get that poster and hang it up.
No, thank you. I don't want to see David Arquette's face all the time.
I'm going to just buy Poppascotch a bunch of movie posters with David Arquette. Like Scream. That's the only one I can think of.
Wow, you really like David Arquette, huh? How weird would that be? You walk in and it's, I celebrate the entire David Arquette au revoir. That'd be amazing. That'd be a great bit. Oh, great. The other thing we watched last night, we went through. She's been shepherding me through the Conjuring universe.
Oh, those are good.
Oh, the extended Conjuring universe.
Yeah, man. There's all kinds of spin-offs apparently.
Yeah, there's a new one, isn't there?
Yeah, it's the third Conjuring's coming out, but I never saw any of the doll movies, the Annabelle movies, so we
Annabelles,
watched 1 and 2.
Oh, those have to do with the Conjuring?
Annabelle Come Home.
Yes. There's The Conjuring, which is the main story, which is the one with Ron Livingston.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I really enjoyed that movie. And then there was the sequel where they go to London.
That wasn't as good.
That was not as good. But then there's Annabelle was a demon doll they had in their like Museum of Cursed Objects or whatever. And then now you went and saw like the story of how Annabelle came up.
Yeah, that was like the most dangerous thing they had or some shit like that.
No, that's pretty pathetic for a witch's cult.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the two people, the Warrens, they're like noted fucking frauds. Like they were full of shit. Like the Conjuring, one of the daughters, like has spoken out about the events since, because she's an adult now. This was like the 70s,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Yeah, man, some spooky shit happened. The Warrens came in, but like the whole thing of the demon infecting our mother and trying to kill us, that was all horseshit."
No.
You think?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Wow. I
Who would've
almost
thought-
believed it. Fake news.
What? Religious people lying?
Crazy, right?
I don't know.
And then there's also the Nun movies and the Curse of
Say it again for the third time.
La Rona. There it is. If I say it like Molly Sharona, I can.
Is that's from the Conjuring universe?
Yeah, I don't remember how. And it's
Because that's the nun that's haunting her, the female.
And then the nun movies. Yeah, the nun movies are in there too. There's a nun, and I think it was supposed to be like originally, the demon took like a blasphemous figure to show themselves as. Mm-hmm. But then it turns out they just retconned that, and they're like, no, it was actually an evil nun. Here's her movie of the evil nun.
Good stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
We're just
Love
making up all
retconning.
kinds of shit.
Yeah,
Great.
that makes sense.
But that's what I watched so far. The new season of Big Mouth came out. I haven't watched it yet, but
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Way to put that in the things you watched list.
He's excited for it.
I'm excited. I just didn't get to it. We were too busy watching the Annabelle films. There's also a third one coming out soon.
Third Annabelle?
Yep.
Why?
Why?
So this is okay. So all right. So
No, don't. I don't want to know.
I'll get into it, bro. Like I have time. There was Annabelle, and then Annabelle 2 was the prequel, and then the new third Annabelle is going to be how the Warrens actually got the doll.
Oh, that one should have been the first one.
You think, right?
Yeah.
Because by the first, all right, I come into our special Minnesota about the Conjuring universe coming up soon.
Yeah, can't wait to do that one.
Yeah.
All we did, myself and the girlfriend, I have not watched the Nun movies yet. That's the only ones I haven't seen. And we were just sitting there talking about plot holes because they seriously made The Conjuring. People liked it, and they're like, let's spin all this shit off.
Yeah, it got way out of hand.
Yeah, and there's just going to be more. I think there's a whole other property they're developing. But I also saw that the Annabelle, the first one, they made it for like $6.5 million or something like that. It was a very low budget movie. And it made like worldwide 250 million or something fucking nuts like that.
Oh, that just means they're gonna flood the world.
That's disgusting.
Shouldn't they worry about coronavirus or something?
Maybe they should make the Conjuronavirus.
Oh, I'd watch that movie.
Yeah.
The ideas we come up with, I tell you. Gold. Just gold after gold.
You said it.
Then there was another movie, which I can't remember what it was. That's it. I'm ending on a down note with movies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
So I'm looking forward to watching this series, and I forgot about the other movie.
So how much,
Well, all right, fine. I'll bring it back. I started watching Auntie Donna's.
Oh, nice. What do you think?
I need to finish it. I was like half awake when I was watching it, and it was just so fucking silly.
Yeah.
Like, it was just silly to be silly, and then as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is dumb. I'm going to turn it off. And then they hit me with something, and I laughed my ass off.
Exactly.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Good. It's supposed to confuse people.
Well, they're doing great. They really nailed it, because I was, at the end, I'm like, did I like that? No, but I laughed a lot. Did I like it? I think I did. So I got to watch the rest of them, see how they
Nice.
pull that shit together. What did I play? Finally, to the video games. I beat the story for Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh, how
Stadia?
far from the numb?
I have to play the entire thing again through the story just so I can beat it on New Game Plus.
is that a trophy for the numb?
Yeah.
Well, that's not getting numbed.
Oh, speaking of Stadia, I saw that if you pre-order Cyberpunk 2077 on it, you get it for free. Get the Stadia for free.
Sweet, dude. I finally, yesterday, it might have been the day before, I don't remember, but I had that email in my inbox of claim your buddy pass and no takers. It's been literally almost a year since I got that email.
Jesus.
I just deleted it. I'm like, no one wanted it. No one reached out and said, hey, I'll give it a shot. Nope, no takers. But that's it for me this week.
What'd you think of the Miles Morales story?
It was really good.
Was it as good as the original Spider-Man that they sequeled? Because the game was pretty good.
It's, if you liked the first Spider-Man game, you're sure as hell gonna like this. I felt like it was shorter than the other Spider-Man game. There certainly weren't nearly as many villains, because I felt like in the first Spider-Man game, you even get to that moment, not this is much of a spoiler, but you're on top of the building and you fight like 5 bosses at once.
Yeah.
There's no moment like that. You're mainly fighting with the Tinkerer and their gang, and you're fighting Rhino pops up, and then Roxxon, some kind of like tech company that also has a private military.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you know how it is. They're in a bunch of games. That should be another fucking bingo board spot.
It should be.
PMCs.
Private military contractors.
Yep, absolutely. It was. I think if you like the first game, like I said, you're gonna like this one. The story was really good. I'm not gonna mind playing it again because it wasn't a super long playthrough. I just have to like do bases and get 100% on the map and then play it again. That's pretty much it.
Just run through the story.
There's not like a hidden thing that you have to collect 1,000 of or something.
I don't think games do that anymore.
I missed that.
There are. You have to like the Manhattan is separated into districts, and you need 100% each section. But all the stuff you need to do is like clearly marked on the map, so you're not hunting for anything.
Okay.
You just go to it, do the stupid little thing, and then you're done.
Remember when games used to not tell you where things were?
Yeah, those were the best.
Like trying to find the shards in Infamous.
Fuck those shards. 3 times. It took me 3 times.
And that doesn't even count the times you went back and checked to make sure you got them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I went through the first time and just got as many as I found. Then I was like, ooh, I got like 40 out of 200 or something. And then I went back following the guide and missed one. And I was like, that can't be right. And then I had to play it again, so I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll do it in the next playthrough. Played it again. Same exact fucking thing. Missed one.
That's so cool.
And then the third time, I finally got it.
It's my favorite story of you.
I know. I'd never get tired of hearing it.
So pissed. Well, let's see then. We're done with me. I'm done. I'm done talking about this. Let's move over to you, Sir Chump Slap. What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
Well, as you already know, Prestige 2.
Oh, humble brag much.
Big
How's
deal, Chump
bragging
Slap
camp
over here.
going?
It's pretty good. No, I've been playing that a lot because why the hell not? I didn't buy it not to play it.
That's true.
But I also played a little bit of Demon Souls. That's pretty nice.
Is it exactly like the other Demon Souls?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same map.
Did you finish Boletarian Palace?
Way better looking. No. I got to the
It is better looking. The UI looks better. But
got to the Tower Knight, died, and I was like, oh, I don't want to run back through there.
that's one thing that sucks about Demon Souls is they have to go through the whole level to fight the boss again.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll get to it one of these days. But the coolest part's the feedback on the triggers when you pull the bow. It like feels like there's tension on it. Like it's pretty neat.
I just turn that off.
No, but it's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, but that's the coolest part about it.
Nice.
But yeah, watch some more Key and Peele.
Always good.
Oh, it's a smart choice.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. I watched I Think You Should Leave again.
That's so great.
Can't go wrong with that either.
I can't wait till we get more of that.
I know. It's a shame.
Instead, make it spooky.
No, we didn't.
All right, let's get to the stupid ass movies. I watched this movie called Incubus with a K,
Oh,
a backwards
Wait a
K,
minute.
to make himself
Whoa.
stand out from other incubi.
does he tattoo stuff?
No,
Or is it just spelled wrong?
that's just the way he spells it.
Do you think like it was a tattooist who was a murderer?
Yeah, that's what I
Fucking
thought.
Great.
That's
I would watch that.
it's Robert Englund, England, whatever, you know,
A Freddy fan.
Freddy Krueger, and Joey Fatone.
Oh, yeah? The Backstreet Boy? Or the NSYNC member, whichever one.
I
it
don't
was.
know, one of those
Yeah.
two. But Robert Englund's the Incubus, and it all just starts with this kid who's making out with his girlfriend, and then like blacks out. The cops come to his place, and she's decapitated. And he's like, "I didn't do it. There was this guy." And then they're like, "Yeah, okay." And he's sitting at the police station, and Robert Englund just walks in with the chick's head on his face, like holding it, and he's like, "It's me, the Incubus." And he just fucks with the police.
Sounds terrible.
It's fucking stupid. But I don't know. It's worth a shot if you're into silly ass shit.
Always.
Yeah,
So that's what the slappers are.
yeah, exactly. I watched this movie called Insane about a.
With a Z instead of an S?
No, it's got an upside down A. about a hotel manager, like in the middle of nowhere, and like single women just show up, rent a room, and they get killed.
Wow, what a deep
Yeah.
plot.
Do they get lured there, or is it
No,
just whenever
it's
one
just
happens
like
to stop
it's
by?
on an old highway, and like they took the wrong turn or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, might as well stay here."
I can't tell if I've seen it because there's a million movies that do
And
the
there's
same
this
thing.
creepy fucking hotel manager.
Does he like spy on them?
No, he's just really like clingy and weird, and like, "Oh, I'll make you food. I'll do this for you.
that is
I'll do
weird.
that for you."
It seems
And then he kills this woman, and her sister comes looking for her.
I was gonna say it seems unbelievable that many single women would just stop.
Well, it
at
was
this
only
random-
two that they showed. Maybe that's all it was. But then when his sister comes looking for her, finds out this weird dude, blah blah blah.
Don't ruin it. People might want to watch it
Yeah,
with the upside down A.
yeah. Just don't even bother. It's not that, I mean, it's really not that good. But
So if I could dissect this for a 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
with slappers, it's fine if they're bad,
yes,
but at the very least, it has to be fun.
yeah. I mean, like the slapper of the week this week.
Which is
Hold on.
Yeah, he's not doing it.
Exorcism at 60,000 feet.
60,000. Wait,
That's pretty high.
That's the name. I had to look it
That's
up.
like
'cause I was
11
that's
miles
not right.
in the air.
we're in the stratosphere. I don't know.
Well, they tried to go really high to freeze
Everybody.
something. Yeah. It was
Zombies.
Well, do we have to guess what it is? Because it sounds like an exorcism in a plane.
weird. Well, yeah, that's fine because it's just fucking weird, and it's about like this priest from Vietnam,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and there's this
Ew.
soldier.
Is the priest played by Keith David?
I don't know who the fuck these people were.
God, that'd be awesome. I'll look it up.
What are the odds?
But this soldier ghost follows him on the plane or something, and it just starts possessing people through some green mist. It's fucking dumb, but
So it's like the
Poster
mist.
looks badass, though, dude.
right?
It really does.
Is David Arquette in it?
No,
No.
I wish.
Lance Henriksen is, though.
Yeah, who's
And
that?
Bill Moseley and Adrian Barbeau.
Bill Moseley. That's the guy. I
Adrian
remember.
Barbeau.
Yeah, from
I
C
know.
Lab 2021 fame, the Barbeau bot.
Oh, the Barbeau bot. Okay.
Yep, that's where she made her nut.
But I don't know. The movie is pretty dumb, as all slappers mostly are. But it's just chock full of strange ass characters. So it's worth a watch if you're into fucking really weird shit.
It sounds fun. When does it take place? Is it present day or in the past?
I think it's present day. No, maybe not.
Like recent?
I don't know. It's the last flight of a fucking plane. So I don't know if the plane just looked old or if it was supposed to be like the 90s or 80s or whatever. But I think it just came out last year.
Yeah, it came from 2019. Directed by a man by the name of Chad Farron.
Sure.
If you don't know, he did nothing we know. The Ghouls from 2003. Maybe some previous slappers. Who knows?
Ooh.
Easter Bunny, Kill from 2006. Someone's Knocking at the Door from 2009. Parasites from 2016.
Parasites with an S.
Yeah.
Not that parasite. Parasites. But yeah, okay. Get out there. Go see, check out, enjoy Exorcism at 60,000 feet. Do planes fly at 60,000?
I didn't think so.
40,000. Like, that was the max.
Yeah.
Maybe some do, but
Well, they had to make it a little less believable.
just an FYI, from a quick overview, I think I found like 5 movie posters with David Arquette in it.
Excellent.
That's it? I thought there'd be more.
I know what I'm getting Poppascotch for Christmas.
Oh, sweet.
I gotta see how much they are, because if they're like $5 a piece, it might be worth it.
It'd be better to just get them all on playing cards. Like,
Like the lobby cards they used to have
Yeah.
out? That'd be badass.
No, much like the ones that they used to kill the terrorists. And
oh, yeah.
All right, so let's move on to that was the slap of the week. Exorcism of 60,000 Feet. Go check it out. I'm going to guess it's on Prime because that's where you seem to do a lot of your damage.
Yeah. That's where you find the weirdest ones that you never heard
It's
of.
on Amazon Prime in the U.S. and probably just wherever internationally. But let's move on to our favorite segment of every week, which is video game news / stuff. Oh, thanks.
Mine was actual Morse code.
A brand new Fallout 76 piece of content is incoming.
Oh, I saw that.
Ooh.
Don't know anything about it, but recently, last week, their Steel Dawn update came out. That added the Brotherhood of Steel to the game.
Why would they be in West Virginia?
They're everywhere.
And people were thrilled about it, so they said, we're not done, guys, with this content. This isn't the end of the Brotherhood of Steel. We're making a third part called Steel Rain that's coming in 2021.
Oh, so they're just doing Brotherhood Steel shit.
Looks like it. It's another
Is there anything else in the game?
Raiders, Super Mutants,
fucking house building.
Scorch Queens.
Oh, fucking
Sexy.
dragons. You made me aware of that on the other fucking day. Jesus. Dr. Scientist, did you know there are dragons in Fallout 76?
Even less of a reason to play.
Because you were going to play it.
Nope.
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, I was on the fence. No, I'm not fucking doing it. Dragons.
It's like I didn't want to play it, and I was just looking for any excuse not to.
Yeah. It's like they took fucking Skyrim and just reskinned it.
So are Scorch Queens like irradiated
Dragons.
in West Virginia?
I've never been. Like maybe.
Yeah, being in Virginia, we hear about those West Virginia dragons all the time. all the
bet.
time. It would make sense. Maybe if they were bats, mutated bats, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I'm sure they got into it in the game, but who knows?
Oh, well. That takes us to our second part. Guess what? So, remember Dead Island?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Riptide.
And they made that sequel, Riptide, right. There apparently is a Dead Island 2 still in development. It is not dead. And we found this out via a fucking tweet reply.
What?
Basically, Deep Silver was the developer of Dead Island. They were also talking about how they're re-releasing Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. Yeah, I know. And then someone on Twitter just replied back saying Dead Island 2 ? Another user responded saying, give up, man. It's not coming. Just move on to Dying Light. It's not going to happen. Then the official Deep Silver account said, we wouldn't be so sure about that, winky face.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means
I think it's
they might
proof
do it.
that it's coming out. It's proof.
It's got to be proof.
So Riptide isn't officially
yeah, I thought
Dead
that was
Island
a
2.
sequel.
Yeah, so did I.
I guess it's like, I don't know, like Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 3. Like it's another installment, but it's not a numbered one. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, there's not 76 Fallouts.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And 33 and a half naked guns. Or
Yeah,
33 and a
come
third.
on.
I would absolutely watch 33 other naked. No, wait, 30.
31.
I can't do math.
30.
30 and a third.
30 and a third. Yeah.
What was the sequel called?
Two and a half.
2.5. So technically, we've watched how many? 2.5 plus 33 and a third. We watched 36 of them.
Yeah.
So I need to watch the other 30.
Around.
Yeah.
Man, math. I'm not doing math. That's my day off.
Yeah.
I need to see more
Fair
movies
enough.
with O.J. Simpson.
I know. I'd love to see him reprise his role as. Fuck, I thought I had his name.
I thought you were pausing so I could edit it in later.
No, we're not going to pause. We're going to keep this all 100%.
Nordberg. Is that it? Nordberg?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think so.
No, I'm looking this up.
Yeah,
Hold
no,
on.
no crevice on this one.
We don't have time for crevasses.
Mm-hmm.
O.J. Simpson did play Nordberg.
Damn.
Wow.
Good shit.
That's the pull of the episode right there. Wow. Okay. Other news. This isn't really super duper news, but I thought it was very interesting. And I want to start off with a disclaimer saying that do not buy
Stadia.
a PlayStation or Xbox off eBay at an inflated price because that's just silly.
Yeah,
Because the scalpers are scumbags.
true. I saw a guy selling a box only, and it was at like $900 because people didn't read the full description.
I saw someone else who said, "God damn it, eBay," and they just held in their hand like a 3D printed mini PlayStation 5.
Oh, I hope nobody didn't pay $500-$600 for that.
I hope they did.
Yeah, me too.
Well, fun fact is that The Verge, TheVerge.com did a rundown of what these systems are running for on popular bidding sites, and it's the article that came out. It was called "The Real Price of a PS5." The PS5 disc, which retails for $499, is around $1,024 on the street right now.
That's ridiculous.
Why
People
would
are
people
dumb as
pay
hell.
double?
Yeah.
Rich people getting their kids gifts.
I wonder if Dankness got his PlayStation.
No, there's a response to his own tweet.
Oh, yeah?
It's like, they all sold out last night.
PS5 digital is at $990. The Xbox Series X is at $835.
People are dumb.
Yeah, they are.
Just wait, guys. Just wait.
Just for
Like,
people
seriously.
have too much money and they need to get their kids it for Christmas.
My kid's going to hate me if I don't get him in. Well, this is
See that one guy like got a whole bunch of them and someone came to his house and stole them?
good. Unless he got them to like give away. But he was probably scalping
No,
them.
he was scalping them.
Yeah.
But he left his address up so people came and like robbed him.
Stupid idiot. I just said today, I was like, you could just go to Best Buy and wait for the people to come pick them up and then just mug a Best Buy employee and fucking run off with it.
Nice.
Or you could wait until it's not all
Yeah.
glitchy.
Yeah, just wait. It's not. You don't need to buy it right now. I said
No.
that in when did I say that? One of these minisodes, right?
Yeah, you said it a couple times.
Oh yeah, all those
Yeah.
minisodes I listened to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah. See, you know, Dr. Scientist, you're the biggest fan of this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want to play Demon Souls, go play Demon Souls the original. It's the same thing.
Or the remake of the computer.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
Anyway, so the only other piece of news I got, it's movie news. It's not video game news, I guess. But big news that dropped this week is that Warner Brothers films are releasing all their movies on HBO Max and theaters simultaneously in 2021.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us about the Metal Gear Solid movie.
No, it's just I guess they don't want people to go to movie theaters at all, so they're just going to release it on HBO Max. Guess I won't be seeing them for another long time.
I don't think any of these would really float your boat unless you really are dying to see The Matrix 4.
Well, I mean Wonder Woman, but
How much is a HBO Max subscription?
I don't think I don't have a thing that it goes on.
Oh, it doesn't go on Hulu? I mean, Roku or anything?
I know it's not on any Amazon products.
I swear I have it on mine,
On your Roku?
on my Fire TV.
You don't because they don't have it for Fire TV.
Whatever.
You might have HBO Now.
No, it's HBO Max. It's the new one. I just set up my account on it with definitely the account information I paid for.
Unless they just released it, but
Maybe.
I think they might have just released it. Anyway, you can get it for $12 a month instead of $15. Usually it's $15 a month. That's the answer to your question.
Okay.
I was trying to read and interpret, but some big movies are coming out, including the Mortal Kombat remake. Huh? Okay, I'll keep going. Godzilla vs. Kong. Space Jam, A New Legacy, The Suicide Squad, Dune.
I'd watch the new Space Jam.
I don't think I'd watch any of those. Oh, Doom or Dune? Oh, Dune.
Dune.
Yeah, okay.
I'd watch
Never mind.
Is that the Kong after Kong Skull Island?
I don't know if it's the one after Skull Island or if it's the Godzilla after the one we just had. Maybe it's
Well,
both.
HBO Max did just finally come to Amazon Fire.
There you go.
Yeah, fuck it. We're not putting anything in the credits.
Yeah, this man knows what he's talking about.
Fuck the credits.
But now is it worth it to pay for it to not watch anything?
I think they have a pretty good selection. But you know, you can always do like a trial first.
Yeah,
and
you could
see.
just pay for 2 months, watch everything you want, and then
I mean, I had HBO Now,
jump.
and I didn't watch that ever.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's a difference between HBO Now and HBO Max.
Well,
besides
HBO
it
Now
being
no
in-
longer exists, but
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right. Fuck me then. All right. So that is it for video game news / stuff. How about we hop on over and talk about the game this week?
All right, let's get it out of the way. It's a short one anyway.
All right. This game came out. Just oof. You'll see. September 24th, 2001.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So the West might have been a little busy and a little bit distracted when this game came out. It is a classic PlayStation 2, amazing, all-time great, been re-released, I think twice,
a couple of times.
at least once.
Yeah, at least.
It is Eco.
Ba, 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 ba.
I always thought it was Ico. But
'cause you're
apparently it's Eco.
Dumb.
Yeah, I'm a big fucking dumb. It was released for PlayStation 2, developed by Sony Corporation Entertainment Japan Studio Team, published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It is a action game, action adventure, platformer-ish.
Not
That's
really
probably
at
right.
all, but
Puzzler.
Yeah.
Puzzler, slapper.
Yeah,
No.
one.
It's way too good to be a slapper.
Well, no, I mean like you hit enemies with slaps.
Oh,
Like it's not our slap.
Yeah, come on. Put your head out of your ass.
yeah. Why would we be talking about that? Because he's ever called anybody any game a slapper before when you said you hit them with their hand.
I just don't think you listen sometimes, Dr.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out's a slapper.
It is.
Anyway, so this week, Chump Slap. This was your pick. So how about you give us a little lead into what this story is all about?
It's about a boy with horns.
All right, that's the game.
Woo!
So, it's about this boy with horns.
Whose name is?
His name is Eco. And apparently, if you're born with horns, that's some bad juju for the people you're around, your community.
Wait a minute. Those are his horns.
Yes, they're on his
Yeah.
head.
I thought he was wearing a fucking hat the entire time.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
He actually goes into why.
Yeah, they talk about being born with horns is bad.
Yeah, he's like, they put me
You think
in
that he was
there.
born with like Viking helmets on?
I didn't get any of that.
Did you even watch this?
Yeah, did you watch it, man? There's like 5 lines of dialogue, and this was one of them.
I think it was actually 2 of the lines.
You know what? I screwed up. I got our weeks messed up. I watched Need for Speed Underground. So I'm sorry.
Oh, son of a
We'll do the sequel to
bitch.
that sometime.
Can't wait. Can't fucking wait.
All right,
Ugh.
but so you're a kid born with horns, not a hat, and your community decides, well, that's bad juju. We got to get rid of you because you're going to bring
Bad juju.
evil to all of us. So you're led away by a couple warriors, and they're like, all right, we're going to take you to this abandoned castle.
Oh, yeah?
Quote unquote abandoned.
What could that mean?
I don't know. So they get to this castle. They swim across the moat. Well, they don't swim. They use a boat.
Big difference.
Yeah.
And they get in there. And there's all these doors that they have to unsheath a sword to open. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they're like electric doors.
yeah. And this sword's probably got some crazy powers. Who knows? We'll find out. So they open this elevator. They fly up. And they're like, all right, get in here, little kid. And he's like, but how old is he?
Not old.
Yeah, but they allowed him in the village for how many years before they put him away? They're like, this is all your fault. The crops aren't coming up.
Yep.
Because he has horns, man.
Yeah.
Religion's a hell of a
Horn
drug, man.
Because they said they say they do this to all the people who were born with horns.
Yeah. For the good of the village, they get rid of them.
Yeah. So they lock him in a stone, like, pod.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the Minority Report where they put the bad people first.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm sorry to interject here, but that's typical fucking boomer thinking. Get rid of the one with the horns, and then when someone's like, "Hey, I noticed you guys just killed anyone that had horns. What's that all about?" Oh, we've always done that. It's just how it's always been, bro. That's what we
Yep.
do.
If you want to rent my apartment,
Damn boomers.
Free spot just opened up.
So they lock him in, and he's like in a stock, kind of. This thing's just holding his hands, and they close it behind him, like, see you later, douche. And boom, they leave.
That is a quote from the game, I believe.
Uh-huh. Well, it's in another language, but I have the translation. So he's just sitting there minding his own business, probably shitting.
I would imagine. What else are you going to do?
I know. And then an earthquake happens or something. It's the whole fucking castle starts shaking, and all of a sudden his pod breaks open, and he falls backwards, hits his head off the ground, and I think he loses consciousness for the first
he gets
time in
knocked
the game.
out. Does he have a dream while he's knocked out?
Does he?
Yeah, that's what the first part is.
When he's climbing up the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes a lot more sense.
It does, because he's like climbing up the stairs. He sees this cage, and it's dripping black goo. And he's like, there's a ghost in it. He's like, what the fuck is that? It doesn't say that.
I wrote a body goop person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then after like the spirit appears and grabs him, he kind of just wakes up on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Because then I have Shadow grabs him and puts him back. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, well, that's stupid. You just start over and you climb the stairs again? Okay.
Maybe this guy made the wrong move. You got to go, got to zig, not zag.
Yeah. All right. So that makes total sense. So you climb these stairs. And you see this. See it right here I have. You see a ghost in a cage. So you lower it to the ground. Oh, it's not a ghost. It's a young woman by the name of Yorda. So you lower her to the ground, you open her up, and you open the cage up.
Oh, easy. It's not that kind of podcast.
And she starts speaking some weird language. And
I even have written here that Eco responds saying, I was brought here because I have horns.
yeah. He's like, hey, I'm here because I have horns
He's
like everyone
proud
else.
of his fucking hat. He likes his hat. It's okay. He can like a hat. It's fine.
Yeah. The whole community hates his hat, so they're like, get the fuck out of here.
That's great. I really didn't pick up on why that would have been a problem. I was just like, why does everybody hate these hats? What's the deal? He can't help it. I guess he could help it if he had a hat.
All right. But
Pay more attention.
she speaks like Windings or some shit. And so he's talking about, hey, I'm here because of my horns. How about you? Blah, 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 blah. And shadows start to attack. You're like, oh no, let's get out of here. So you're running around. I think you just run away from shadows at this point.
Yeah. You could hit them with like a stick with fire on it.
Yeah, a torch, right? Yeah. It's like a 2x4 torch. Yeah. So you try to get her out of there. And then I have written puzzle.
Yeah, there's a lot of puzzles. It's mostly a puzzle solving kind of thing.
Yeah. And
like Tomb Raider style puzzles is kind of what I got from it.
Yeah. And she can unlock the doors. She doesn't need no sword because she's full of electricity.
Yep.
So
I did get that part. I did get that.
So you make through a couple more puzzles. Make it outside into like the courtyard area.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, let's run in that fucking door. It's open. So you run in the door. Door gets closed.
Giant doors, not even like little ones.
Huge doors, like the kind of doors you'd see on a castle. And this shadowy queen comes up. And I just have written Shadow Queen who's racist against horn boys.
That's what I wrote too. She's pretty racist against boys with horns.
Yeah. She's like, get out of here. You're no good for my daughter.
It's like, well, girls will be girls, I guess. Eventually she was good. Does that boy have horns? What the fuck? Get back inside.
No boy with horns is going to talk to my daughter.
Exactly. So, doors closed. And I just have more running from shadow people and puzzles. And then you find this sword stuck in a door. You get a sword, and then eventually you get a mace or something.
Yeah, you get all kinds of weapons.
A bunch of weapons. Levers and switches. Electric globes that spin. I don't know what you have to do. Levers and switches that spin these electric globes that
they open
charge the door to open the big door again.
You're basically just trying to open the door so you can get out again.
Yeah. So you open the doors eventually. And this big bridge just forms.
It's like a drawbridge. It's a fancy drawbridge.
Drawbridge, yeah. You try to leave. So you go to open the door. And then you're running across the bridge. And then all of a sudden, the bridge starts retracting. And you're stuck.
No.
You're stuck on one side.
Uh-oh.
Yorda's stuck on the other. And you're like, I'm going to jump over, Yorda. So you jump. Very dramatically. Yorda grabs your hand. You're dangling off the edge.
Much like Cliffhanger.
Ooh, the classic Sylvester Stallone and John Lithgow vehicle.
Oh, nice.
Wow, I didn't know John Lithgow was in it.
Oh, yeah.
He was the bad guy. That's why I remember, because it was so fucking weird seeing John Lithgow, the fucking dad from Third rock from the sun being the bad guy.
Third rock
weird.
from
I don't
holy
like it.
shit. All right, but Yorda's trying to save you.
Trying to pull you up.
She's like, I got you. Oh my god, maybe I don't. And then the queen just comes up. She's like, nah. And like electrocutes her or some shit.
It kind of turns her to stone.
Not right there, right?
Well,
Not yet.
I think the stone is later. Now she just like incapacitates
Yeah.
her. I
Yeah,
guess?
just knocks her the fuck out. And all doom, Eco falls and gets knocked unconscious
so he falls off the bridge and Yorda's
yet
up there,
again.
all incapacitated.
So Eco comes to on some type of dangly cages. Right?
Yeah.
Dangling. Yeah, I get there were huge cages on chains.
Yeah.
Dangling.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, I'm going to climb back up there and try a third time to get out that fucking door.
Well, I mean, what else choice does he have? I think he's going to try. He's
Well,
trying
he
to
could've
save
swum-
the woman this time.
Yeah, and now he's like,
You're
I
right.
got to go help her. This is bullshit. Her mom's a bitch. So this time through the castle, he finds an electric sword. The same kind of electric sword that warriors were using in the beginning. He's like,
What?
yeah. He's like, I don't need nobody to open doors for me. I got this fucking...
It's basically like finding
Sword.
a key.
Exactly. And it kills the shadows. So he goes through killing shadows, doing more puzzles, I assume.
Yeah.
So, well, I was just gonna ask. Before this moment, did you not have the ability to fight? You just ran away and hid, or
No, you
jumped
could
and
fight them.
platformed?
No, you had a sword, and there was a mace that I saw him grab one time.
yeah, they were just. It wasn't that
Okay.
easy to beat the monsters.
It's kind of like the skeletons in Dark Souls. You keep knock them down, but they come back.
And I think the bones that they have are their money.
Yes, and the bones
okay.
are their money.
So are the worms.
So you eventually run around, and oh, there's Yorda. Oh man, she's turned to stone, just hanging out there.
All the way back at the beginning where you started the whole game.
Yep, where the shadow took you from the dream world.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you get down there, and the queen's like, "Look, get the hell out of here. Yorda is my daughter. I'm using her. I'm going to use her body to resurrect myself, kinda. She's the spiritual vessel for my resurrection, and that's all she ever will be. Because I made her, and
Yeah.
that's my thing."
Damn.
I know. Where's the king?
Well, she's probably long dead because the queen keeps making herself young again.
How does she make new daughters?
Why does there have to be a king?
Well,
Yeah, bro.
where's
It's pretty
All right, is she asexually reproducing?
regressive.
Okay, my bad.
You ever heard of in vitro? Come on.
She could steal them from people. Who knows?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking questions.
All right, sorry, yeah, we did just kind of gang up on you for no reason right there.
Oh yeah, she's got a bunch of frozen sperm laying around. So every couple years she has to make a new one and inhabit it.
I don't know if that's worth it.
I don't know. The same thing happens in the movie Incubus. He comes back every 100 years to take over a child.
There's like a lot
The
of
tattoo artist.
games or movies where
yeah,
that happens.
it's a thing. Look it up.
All right, now you're ganging up on me, I feel, and I appreciate it. So,
Huh? Turnabout is fair play. All right.
So yeah, the queen tells you the whole plot.
Yeah, I was like very Bond villain-esque. Like,
Yeah.
haha, look, this is what I'm doing. So you're like, all right, well, I'm going to fucking fight you. So you fight the queen. And is there a longer fight than what we saw in the video?
I
Or is
don't
it
know
just
which-
you
I don't know
kill her
which
pretty
video you
easily?
watch.
I don't
Yep.
know, it's fucking short.
No, it's kind of annoying. You have to like run up to her, grab the sword, and hit her, and then the sword goes flying.
Okay. Yeah, so you eventually kill her. And Yorda's spell's broken or something. And she turns into like a shadow, just like her mom. All of a sudden, there's another earthquake. Castle's rumbling, starts crumbling.
starts fumbling. Stumbling. Chris Berman, this shit.
Good shit. And then the shadow Yorda just grabs the now hornless Eco.
Well, it's
I don't
'cause
think if you noticed that.
when you
Maybe his hat fell off. Did you think about
No, because they were broken.
yeah, they were broken. When you beat the queen, she kind of like explodes and he flies against the wall and it breaks his horns.
It knocks him the fuck out for the third time in the game, at least.
Well, I mean, he is like a 12-year-old boy.
Aha, 12.
I don't know.
Now we got an age.
But yeah, the castle starts crumbling because the queen's dead.
Yeah. I mean, why did... They've been putting these fucking horned people in here for how long, and they didn't know there was a weird shadow queen in there?
Maybe they serve the shadow queen.
Oh, maybe she like feeds off these horned people. That's why she hates them so much. Okay.
Same way I hate burritos.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God, there's a burrito moving in next door. Stay away from my daughter. Anyway. So the shadow Yorda takes Eco, and the castle dramatically falls apart, and boom, roll credits.
Eco's put in a boat and pushed off to sea.
Oh, after credit sequence.
Well, this was
What?
before. She like puts him in the boat and like goodbye and pushes him out.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
As the cat.
Why wasn't that part in the video? That's stupid as hell.
It was in the video I watched.
All right, so she puts you in a boat like baby Moses.
Yes, very much like
drifts you off.
So did the castle? Why did the castle collapse?
Because the queen died.
That's not how architecture works, right?
It's how
In Shadow
Queen
Queens?
Magix does. Yeah.
Oh, it's she's a shadow queen. You have all that mystical bullshit.
All the games you've played, you've never seen castles crash when somebody dies.
No.
Maybe Kingdom Hearts.
You never played that.
No, but I think we talked about it. I think that's the only one I remember that happening in.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Anyway, you wake up in a boat on the shore, and you're like, "Hey, what's this?" And you fall out of the boat like a goofus.
Well, he's lost his horns. His head's not as heavy.
It's like an inner ear infection.
Yeah.
He's like lost his balance. And then you're just walking down the shore, and hey, look at that. There's a body. Go check it out. It's Yorda. And you find her twitching corpse. Oh, wait. She opens her eyes.
Whoa.
The end. And then there's something about a watermelon.
It doesn't have anything to do with the game.
I know, but why'd I have to watch the ending twice?
I guess he lost his hat and he got knocked out.
There was no hat.
Broke his hat.
Was there no hat?
And Jill came tumbling after.
Pretty close-minded. We're not even going to entertain the hat.
Oh, man, I worked with a stupid guy who actually wore one of those hats to work one day.
A Viking hat?
Yeah. And then he lost it and blamed people for
Lost it. How do you lose a fucking Viking hat?
In an 8-hour workday.
He drinks out of a fucking horn.
Yeah, he couldn't find it and was blaming people for stealing it.
I know. I've seen you looking at my hat.
Was he like super proud of this hat, walking in like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
He
gonna
thought he was cool or
dazzle everyone
something.
at work with this fucking Viking hat. No one's ever seen this shit.
Oh, good stuff.
Well, that's it.
That's it. That's the end of
That's
the
the
game.
game. We got through it. So let's go ahead. We'll move into our final thoughts.
All right.
You want to go first, Poppascotch?
Sure, I would love to go first with my final thoughts for this game, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to talk about.
Ooh, I got it.
Okay.
Would you buy it? No. Fuck.
Doesn't sound right.
Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
Oh, thanks for asking. Would I play it? I don't know because I didn't see much gameplay. I saw so little gameplay. I assumed it was all platforming.
Oh, how wrong you are.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of game is it? Is it like a hack and slash? What are we talking about?
It's none of those, but it's not.
It's a puzzle simulator.
Yeah,
A puzzle simulator.
it's like a game-long escort mission.
Ooh, my least favorite type of missions.
Okay, then no, I'm not gonna play it. Do you have to protect her
Yeah.
when she's around? Oh God, no. If she was like, what's her name? Oh boy,
Elizabeth?
My brain is Elizabeth in BioShock. Thank you, sir. If she was like her, where she can hide and do her own thing and get you weapons and ammo, sure. But if she's a fucking waste, I have to drag her around to protect the whole time. No, so no, I wouldn't play it. Did the story work for me? I mean, there wasn't a whole shitload of story. I think if I was playing it, I'd get more involved and understand things a lot better, like the fact that he didn't have a hat on. It was horns coming out of his head, which I guess I missed.
I don't know how you missed it. I still don't know how you missed it.
I know. That's the main point.
When he gets the horns broken, they like bleed a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a symbolic thing. You know, like how Eagle Scouts get that
Lay off the
fucking
pipe,
sash.
dude.
Like you get your horns. Like you've progressed through.
Yeah. Every 12-year-old kid they give horns. They're
Yeah.
like, get the fuck out.
And then you get shunned in the community. I clearly had a couple problems with the story and comprehension. That's why I'm saying if I played it, maybe I'd understand it a lot better and there'd be more to it. But I had a hard time following it. Again, it could be because I'm dumb. Could be because
You were high.
I don't think I was. I don't get high. That's illegal. What's wrong with you? That's
Not in your
wrong.
state.
Jeez. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Not in the little territory next to yours.
Not the district next to it. They're pretty rad about it. Where I am, not as much. So, the story, I mean, it was very simple. You try to leave with the spirit girl. I don't know what you think's going to happen once you get past the gates.
I think he's just trying to save someone's life.
Yeah. Like, she was in a cage while you were, too, so.
Yeah, then the mom says, no way, and then you find her again, and you do a bunch of puzzles, and the mom says, no way again, and it was simple, but it was...
Then he killed the mom.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I guess then my score... Well, now that I know it's not a hat, it gets up a little bit. I'm going to give it a 7, just because there wasn't a whole lot meat on those bones, you know? I think it's a game that when you play it, you fall in love with it because it's about the feeling of it.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
And I just kind of didn't get half of that, so
What'd
I'll
you-
give it a 7.
7? Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
How about you, Dr. Scientist? You're up, and wanted to know if you would play it,
Okay.
what you would score this, and did the story work for you?
I did play it a couple of times. I did not numb it, by the way.
Did you know it wasn't a hat?
Yes.
Okay.
On the
It
second
gets an extra
playthrough.
point for fooling Poppascotch
Yeah.
with its super secret hat.
Maybe that's how he had shadow powers. I don't know.
New Game Plus, it is a hat.
The story is sort of simplistic. It's like Save the Princess, kind of. And even though you guys never played it and didn't really watch the gameplay, it is basically a 2.5 hour long escort mission if you run through it. But it is a very good game. I enjoy it.
It's just atmospheric, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of the story is told without dialogue.
Yeah, it's very minimalistic.
Its spiritual successor is one of my favorite games ever. So
Shadow of Colossus.
yes, but the story is very minimal, and it's just, it is as far as everybody but Poppascotch knows, the classic like Queen and steal her youth kind of story. But still, it's not bad. I mean, at least it's not a first-person shooter.
Yeah, something different.
And it is one of those games that gets thrown around with BioShock and Flower as
Essential.
arts
Yeah.
games that are art. It's
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
what the wiki said. It's like this comes up in conversations of video games as art a
It is.
lot.
I mean, the story doesn't score a lot of points because it's not very in-depth and not very innovative. But much like you guys last week, it's going to get a couple of points for nostalgia and just being overall a good game that I enjoy. So I gave it an 11 stars.
Damn.
Okay, that's high praise for Dr. Scientist.
Yeah, for real.
Definitely should play it. Everybody should play it.
And you said it's only like 2.5, 3 hours ish.
Well, if you run through it, if you like take your time and screw around, it probably is like 3 or 4.
Ooh.
Still, man, the length of games today, that's nothing. That's
No.
like a half an afternoon.
Yeah,
right.
There's indie games that are 4 times as long.
Right.
True that.
So let's then talk to the man of the hour, Sir Chump Slap. Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? I don't know. It's got a lot of praise. Maybe. Because I am a fan of puzzlers. I mean, It's not Talos Principle or
No, it's not that much of a puzzle.
or Portal, but I mean, I might give it a go. Did the story work for me? As simple as it was, I suppose so. I mean, I was expecting a little more from it. I should have done a little more research before I picked this game. But yeah, it's just simple. You're a prisoner and you're just helping another prisoner escape, kind of like Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, that's exactly like what it is.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when I watched it.
But yeah, but I don't know. There's nothing groundbreaking, crazy storytelling wise or anything. So I can't really give it that many points. And since this is a story based scoring system,
This is where our scoring system's gonna.
it's gonna fuck with you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not gonna do justice to the game.
I'll also give it a 7 because, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but story wise, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see why people love it because it's very atmospheric and it looks certainly like it tells a lot more of the story without using words.
Yeah, exactly.
But
There's no character development, nothing.
yeah, just by not playing it, just by seeing the highlights, it was kind of hard to give it those high marks.
Exactly.
But, you know, like we say, this is a story podcast. It's not a gameplay podcast. So this might be one of our like biggest differentials. Like if we scored just based on how good a game was overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't even. It has 25. Let's see what it was by.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Let's
lot
see
better
what
than the games. It was
Yeah, I
on
know.
next
It's like people are going to be like, "That's it, cancel, not following this fucking podcast
to. Well,
anymore."
I'd have to follow first, but
Well, I'm glad you asked about where it stands on the list of this year. 25 is 1 point less than Halo Combat Evolved we just did a couple weeks ago. It is, 3 points higher than Killer 7 at 22. It's 3 points higher than Gun, also at 22. It is 3 points lower than Galarians at 28.
The fuck was Galarian?
didn't you pick it?
Probably.
No, I picked it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Galarians wasn't too bad.
And then it's 1 point more than Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
After we're done recording, I just erase my mind of whatever the fuck we just talked about.
Well, we did do Galarians back in May.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. Phew.
it's been a minute. But,
Yeah, it was the one where he had like the brain code to kill all the Galarians, and they were trying to catch him. Wasn't that one?
Sounds familiar. So many other games.
No. All right. Well, that's going to take us to our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Scientist Tom Hanks content.
Dr. Syintist got some Tom Hanks shit for you.
Okay. Every week, we ask Dr. Scientist for a 100% guaranteed piece of Tom Hanks content, whether that be a movie, a TV show, or museum exhibit, which he tried to pull on us once. Every week, 100% amazing. So, Dr. Scientist, with your second to last Tom Hanks entry of the season, what do you got for us?
Well, it's really hard to pull out Tom Hanks movies that, one, I've seen, and two, have anything to do with the
You
game.
didn't see that fucking museum and
Well, I didn't see a lot of them that I've said. Especially this week, which is, since Eco was a sort of love story, we'll go with a Tom Hanks love story, Bonfire of the Vanities.
I don't even remember that. Wasn't it like a southern fucking
I don't know.
drama?
His like fiance or wife or girlfriend or whatever like runs over an African American child and
what?
yeah, something like that, right?
That sounds just like Eco.
Yeah, it's very similar. Very similar.
That's
The
where they
evil
got the
queen.
idea. Oh my god.
After his mistress runs over a mistress.
Yeah, that's right. It's not even his wife.
He runs over a young teen, a Wall Street hotshot, sees his life unravel in the spotlight and attracting the interest of a down-and-out report. So wait, are we supposed to feel bad about the rich guy who ran someone over?
He didn't. His mistress did.
We're supposed to feel bad that he's banging his chick on the side and she killed the guy?
somebody. Yeah, and then like a reporter finds out about it or something and tries to blackmail him. I think that's it. I've never seen the movie. I've only have a vague recollection of anything about
Sounds
it.
horrible.
But yeah, very much like the game. Watch it.
Yeah, I could see
But the
that.
fucking cast, you got Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, Melanie Griffith, Kim Cattrall, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, this is the fucking movie that's got like the shittiest rating, though, right?
I think so. It's
Yeah.
a 27 Metascore on
Yeah.
Metacritic.
That's the slot pocket. Maybe I'll watch it.
I've seen it before, but it was a long time, and I don't really remember much about it.
Brian De Palma. All right, well, there you go. The Bonfire of the Vanities, which I don't know if it socially stands the test of time today, but someone will watch it.
Maybe.
Let us
That's
know.
probably why it's got shitty fucking.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But that takes us to our favorite segment of every week, which is going to be really weird, which is
Yeah.
Chump Slap. Fuck, marry, kill.
Chump slap, fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. Yeah.
Every week we ask for Chump Slap. Well, Dr. Scientist and I pick 3 characters in the game we just played, and Dr. Chump Slap has Sir Chump Slap needs to decide which one he's gonna have sex with, which one he's gonna marry, which one he's gonna murder. And this week in the rotation, it is my turn to pick 2
Oh, that's
characters.
terrible for me.
Well, I could think of one that's outside the box. Maybe 3 of them.
Well, 2 of them are kids, so we don't pick kids.
Yeah. But is a ghost a child in the eyes of the law? Where
was there a
society land on
ghost?
that?
So you could be Shadow.
Yorda was a ghost or a
she was
spirit or a
not.
She was a shadow.
She was a kid.
She was a ghost in the dream. What about Dream Yorda?
All right, pick your 2, Poppascotch.
Like, you're not even going to argue this. So fucking pick your 2. Let's get this over with. All right, I guess I'll start with the Queen. So that would be one obvious pick, and I don't even fucking know who else to pick.
Shadow enemy.
No, I will pick the knight that drops him off into that coffin.
Which one? There were like 3 of them.
All of them.
All of them. Yep, all of them.
All right.
Dr. Scientist is correct. The 3 knights, the Queen, Dr. Scientist.
And I got to come up with a character. How about
The sword.
Robert Englund playing Incubus?
Oh, he went outside the box.
I don't think there's another character I
You know,
can
the
pick.
castle was kind of like a character in itself.
Yeah, but you just marry the castle. That's too easy.
All right, so this week, what did we just say? The 3 knights who dropped him off at the cell. We said that.
The Queen.
We got the Queen and
Incubus.
Incubus.
All right, that's fair. I guess I'll give you that one.
And Incubus.
With a K. Backwards.
All right.
Whoa.
I'd probably kill the Incubus just because the backwards K. And if you watch the movie, he's really just a dick.
Well, he is an incubus.
Just fucks with people. And he drives a couple cops insane. I don't know if I said that. But
I don't think you did.
No, he didn't. He didn't mention that at all. So you're killing Incubus.
yep, kill the Incubus. Guess I'll marry the Queen
And fuck the 3 guys.
and have a night orgy.
3 knights. I don't know if they're guys.
3 sirs.
Are they wearing their armor?
One of them had like a weird arm, like helmet that you couldn't even see his face.
Yeah.
It looked like a kind of turtleneck pulled up over his head. I was like, that's weird.
Is there maybe a medieval crossover in there in play here?
What do you mean?
You know the game Medieval, the game we talked about
Oh.
on this podcast? Is there a crossover with, what's his name? Sir Langenthorpe?
Maybe.
Daniel Fortescue?
That's it. I was saying
Langlethorpe.
Montesquieu. I'm like, that's not.
I like Langlethorpe better.
All right. Well, let's say someone had a whole lot of thoughts about you and that queen, and then you getting a baby going, and then she's going to take your life force. Where could they send that amazing spec script to, Sir Chump Slap?
You send that to plottytime@gmail.com.
And you will personally write back.
Yep, batting 1,000 on that.
100,000 billion rating. Great job, Sir Chump Slap. And then let's say if they want to get to us faster on the socials with more swearing, where would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram and Twitter.
TikTok yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, TikTok also.
We have a TikTok?
Sure.
All right, and check out our TikTok now. That's the thing. So, and if you want to watch a logo while you listen, head on over to YouTube, like and subscribe there, comment on it. We have some great conversations over there in the comments.
Oh,
in the
yes,
YouTube
we
section.
do.
What do you say, guys? What do you say? So go like and subscribe. Like I said, it really helps us out.
Tell some friends.
Tell friends. Tell your mom. It'd be great. She'll love it.
Yeah, just even if she just downloads and watches. She doesn't have to watch.
Nah, just download.
Just give us some
clicks,
numbers.
baby. Just give us some clicks.
Give us some goddamn reviews, people.
And that does it. All right, we're done. That does it for us. Stay safe. Play some games. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.